Right, so it has been a while since I have made a video, and it's largely due to a bunch of health issues, and it just it's hard to get through appointments and work in a full-time job and then try to sit down and do this. So, unfortunately, I did take another hiatus, but I have decided that I want to try and do something a little bit different in between doing like maybe some gaming. Um, I want to see how this does too, and maybe I'll stick with just this. Um, but we'll figure it out. I just I very much enjoy writing. It's always been something I've had a passion for since the fourth or fifth grade. I've always liked creative outlets. I even was making videos back in the fifth, sixth, seventh grade. There's a long lost YouTube channel that I used to have with somebody that I was a friend with, and I don't think you'll ever know exactly what that YouTube channel is because that is highly embarrassing, and I don't think I ever want that to be seen. But what I want to do is try to, instead of putting words onto paper or onto like a Word document, I think I actually want to sit down and have like a little story time, except for it be fictional. And a lot of these stories either are just going to be like on the spot type thing, or they're going to be ones that have started out as dreams, and I'm just going to, off the top of my head, continue them. And I'm going to see which one was easier for me, or maybe they're both equally as hard, writing it down or just speaking it into existence, because I'm sure both are equally hard to do. I've never tried this before, so I figured I'm going to give it a shot. This one I am going to tell has um has happened in a dream, part of it, at least the beginning part. So maybe don't judge too harsh on how weird my dreams can be. I think it's just because of the weirdness of my personality, but my dreams aren't always really based in reality. So they tend to get a little bit weird sometimes. It just kind of depends on the night. So this one is going to be based around demons and the devil and the non-living. So I will give a heads up if you're not into the stories around that. I would go ahead and leave. But if you are intrigued and want to stay, I would go ahead and do that, and I will go ahead and get into it. The morning was like any other. I woke early to the smell of a damp and moldy basement. It was time for all of us to head to the showers and prepare for another meeting. Walking towards the bathroom, I noticed I didn't hear the usual commotion of everybody else getting ready. It was unusually quiet. Everybody should be on their way to the showers, but this morning it was just me. I've been here for almost a year, and there was only one other time I had ever noticed it like this. And that other time was not good. It meant that our boss was going to call us forward, and that meant I was running late. So I hurried and just did a quick wash, and I rushed to the conference room where everybody else was already waiting for him. Nobody spoke. Everybody just stood still, waiting in anticipation for the man who was to give us orders. Nobody knew what those orders might be, but we all knew it would be serious. My personal team of 6, as to whom I was number 1, were all waiting by my side, none of us looking at each other, as we all waited with bated breath. We stared at the screen that didn't really look like your normal screen. It looked like something you would see in a sci-fi novel or any of your weird sci-fi movies. It didn't look real. Then we heard this high-pitched hum that started to turn into more of a screech that started to make our ears hurt. And it started to make our eyes blur. And then we all dropped to our knees. This happened last time too. And we had to squeeze our eyes shut and resist the urge not to scream as we put our hands over our ears. We forced our eyes open just to look at the screen, to get a glimpse of him, as we knew he was on the screen, demanding us to look. It was him. It was Satan, the devil, whatever you want to call him. But he was there, waiting for us to get back up off our knees and give him our full attention. There's something so powerful about his presence when he comes over that screen that it makes everybody drop. He made everybody nervous. No, that wasn't it. It wasn't nervous. It was he made everybody cower. Do you like that word? Cower? He likes that word. I know he likes that word. He likes the way we all cower in his presence. All except for me, I seem to be able to look him in the eye. He is intimidating, but I vow that I will not cower. We are no demons. He's got other people for that. No. We are reapers. That's what he likes to call us. He likes to call us reapers. But we're not reapers in the traditional sense. We don't come for the people who are going to die. No. We reap the escaped demons. We come for those who should not be on earth. We reap them and bring them back to hell. But what exactly are we that we become those reapers? Well, we are humans. Humans who sold their souls to the devil. Now each one of us wanted something simple, and we're never told when or what it would be collected for. Me? Well, I sold my soul to the devil simply to see my daughter one more time. I just wanted I just wanted one more Christmas with my daughter. She passed too early, so I sold my soul just to spend one more Christmas with my daughter. And maybe it was wrong, but I was fighting something so painful at the time that it clouded my judgment. And they came to collect too soon. And my dear Sophie, she was not around. She was too precious, and she went to heaven. So I got stuck reaping all of the demons, all of the evil out of the world. And not only am I number one of my squad, but I am number one of his squad, of all of the squads. There's something in me that calls to the demons. Something inside me that attracts them. And something in me that allows me to overcome them with overwhelming ease. I think it is my need to fight them and clear them from the world, thinking of my dear Sophie. As my mind and thoughts wander, I realize that the room has emptied. And it's just me and the other 5 from my group left in the room. And I look at the screen and I see him in his right hand, just staring at me. And I wonder if he said anything that I missed. But from the way everybody else is looking, I don't think I've missed anything. It looks like they're waiting just as eagerly as I'm waiting, and that they're confused just as much as I'm confused. So I wait. And I hold my breath. My hands begin to shake. I don't fear him, but the last time he requested an audience, it wasn't with just one group, it was with all of us. It wasn't just one group. So what could he want? And then he opens his mouth. Static comes over the whole screen as the words try to come through the speakers, and we try to be able to distinguish his features as he comes closer. But it's almost like he's too unearthly for the cameras to capture and for his voice to be captured on audio. It's almost like he's not meant to be heard by anybody, not meant to be seen by anybody. So strange. But I can't look away. My team, however, is a different story. They try so hard, so incredibly hard to watch, but they can't help but look away. But not me. And I don't know if it's because I can't look away, but he calls my name. And we don't call names. We're only called 1, 2, 3. We're only given numbers after we pass. We're not given our names, but he calls me. Oh, dear Sasha. Oh, dear Sasha. And that almost makes me fall to my knees. Yes. Yes, Lord. He doesn't like to be called devil, Satan. He just wants to be called Lord. Oh, dear Sasha. You don't know what you've done, do you, dear? No, Lord, I don't think I know what I've done. Oh, you let your last reap escape. Oh, dear Sasha, you've made a big mistake. He was very important. Uh, I'm sorry. He was very elusive. We had a regroup plan, and to get back out there, we've been tracking him. It's not like we're not going back after him. And all he does is smile at me. This sickening smile. But he just smiles. And I get these goosebumps all over my body, like something's about to happen. And then my stomach churns like I'm about to throw up. And I don't know why. I've never felt this uneasy, this sick in his presence before. I've never felt this sick since dying. I didn't even know I could feel this sick. What are you doing? What is going on? Oh, dear Sasha. I'm giving you just a little bit of my powers just to show you how easy it can be to be me. 'Cause I just heard you complaining that I have it so easy living down here and never coming up and doing anything and making all of you take care of the demons and the escapees. What? I never said that to anybody. I only thought it once. Once. What is happening? Oh, dear girl. I told you I'm giving you some of my powers. Or at least, a good half of them. Just so you can see how easy it is to be me. That sick feeling you're getting, that headache, that nauseated pulse going through your head and down into your stomach. It's just the power starting to course through you. It's not so easy being me. There's so many more demons and different spirits down here that I have to watch over. If I were to leave, I would have so many more escape. Trust me, you guys have it a lot easier. You only have to deal with who's escaped. I could hear your thoughts. It may have been once, but think about all those reapers before you that have just mysteriously disappeared. I know that there's a sentence attached, a term, a limit per se, that we've attached to you serving your reaping. Yours is 400 years, and you've only served a year now. But, some of those people didn't even reach half or a quarter of their term before they were retired. You, my dear girl, are lucky. I am giving you a shot to use my powers wisely. Just because you thought it and didn't say it out loud doesn't mean I didn't hear you. So next time, don't complain. And this squad of yours? Well, just be lucky I didn't punish them for your thought. I'm not always so forgiving. Now, get out there and catch my demon. All right, so that's where I think I'll end that first part. I don't know if that was any good or not. I changed a little bit. I don't know how. Don't know how this will do, if I'll edit it or not. But if you want me to continue this story, let me know. If not, I may just translate it into a book and continue it there. All right. Thank you for watching.